Right now in 2026, you can build a finished move-in ready barndominium for under $150,000. Not a shed, not a trailer, a real home. Open ceilings, modern kitchen, attached garage. Most people will never find out how because they keep getting sent to the wrong builders. Today I'm ranking the 10 most talked about barndominium builders in the US, most expensive to most affordable, and I'm being completely honest about what you actually get at every price point. Stay until number 1. That number is going to hit differently than everything else on this list. Before we start, every price I give you is turnkey. That means fully finished, move-in ready, because half the builders out there advertise $30 a square foot, and what they mean is, here's a steel frame, figure out the rest yourself. I'm not doing that. Boss Hog, Indiana-based, building in all 50 states. They call themselves the #1 barndominium builder in the country, and their prices match that claim. For a finished 2,000 square foot home, you're looking at $450,000 to $700,000. That's $225 to $350 per square foot. What you get everything under one roof. Custom design, financing, site prep, construction, cabinets, flooring, HVAC done. One company, one contact, zero contractor headache. BBB rating is an A, but reviews are mixed. When it goes well, clients rave. When communication breaks down, and it does sometimes, frustration runs high. The honest verdict, at this price, you are not saving money over traditional construction. You're paying for the luxury of not managing a single thing yourself. If that's worth it to you and the budget is there, Boss Hog delivers. Morton Buildings, over 100 years in business. That's not a marketing line, that's a track record. They build nationwide, and their insulated shell structure, roof, exterior walls, doors, windows, insulation runs $75 to $125 per square foot. But that shell is not a home. Add all interior work and you're at $150 to $275 per square foot. 2,000 square feet, $300,000 to $550,000. Why pay the Morton? Because the structure lasts 50 plus years. Engineered timber frame, heavy-duty posts and beams. When Morton builds your shell, it will outlast most traditional homes in your neighborhood. The catch: Morton stops at the shell. Interior contractors are entirely on you to find and manage. If you can handle that and keep your finishes reasonable, you can land close to $150 per square foot. If you can't manage a project, costs spiral fast. Steel Root Builders, Southeast, primarily North Carolina. These guys aren't trying to be affordable. They're a luxury builder and own it completely. 2,000 square feet finished, $400,000 to $600,000 and up. They combine steel, wood, and stone to create architecturally unique homes. Floor-to-ceiling windows, custom timber accents, high-end finishes. Full turnkey including site prep, foundation, basement options if you want them. Who is Steel Root for? Someone building a showpiece, a mountain retreat, a luxury ranch home, something that ends up in a magazine. If budget is a real constraint, this is not your builder. If it isn't, the results are genuinely impressive. Yankee Barn Homes, New Hampshire. In business since 1969. These are craftsmen, not marketers. Post and beam construction with a classic New England aesthetic that has stayed beautiful for decades. Shell package alone is $90 to $120 per square foot. Add everything else and you're at $180 to $320 per square foot. A 2,000 square foot finished home runs $360,000 to $640,000. The craftsmanship is real. Exposed timber framing as an architectural feature, not a decoration. Custom design for every client. These homes are the kind people slow down to look at from the road. But at $400,000 plus minimum for a finished build, they are not an affordability play. They're for someone who loves this specific aesthetic and has the budget to get it done right. DC Structures out of the Pacific Northwest. Premium timber frame kits, what they call the Meridian Barndominium style. Upscale, barn-inspired, nothing like a basic farm building. Kit materials, $25 to $40 per square foot. Finished turnkey after foundation, labor, and interior work. $150 to $250 per square foot. 2,000 square feet, $300,000 to $500,000. DC Structures uses quality materials, Douglas fir posts and beams, engineered plans, good windows and doors. The kits are well documented, but all interior finishing is on you to coordinate, and Pacific Northwest labor rates plus shipping costs add up. This builder makes sense if you have construction management experience and want quality materials without paying for full service. First-time builders, it's a tough starting point. Cleary Building Corp, national post-frame builder with decades of completed projects across agricultural and residential. Shell packages around $45 to $50 per square foot. Finished turnkey builds, $120 to $200 per square foot. 2,000 square feet, $240,000 to $400,000. Cleary hits a genuine sweet spot. Established national reputation, reliable regional teams without Morton's premium pricing. Standard post-frame construction, still quality, still built to last, just not the heavy timber approach Morton charges for. They handle the shell and you choose whether to hire them or another regular contractor for the interior. If you want a proven national name and don't want to pay top-of-market prices, Cleary is worth a serious look. Blonier Builders. Founded 2002, Illinois, now over 100 employees. What makes them stand out at this price level? Genuine flexibility. Want to paint yourself? Fine. Want to do interior framing? They'll work around you. Want fully turnkey? They'll handle it all. You pick your level of involvement and the price adjusts accordingly. Finished cost, $110 to $180 per square foot. 2,000 square feet, $220,000 to $360,000. They use certified professionals, masons, engineers, which keeps quality up without inflating cost. Energy-efficient builds, faster than average timelines. If you're in the Midwest and want a regional company that actually lets you save money by doing some of the work, Blonier is one of the most practical choices on this entire list. Country Carpenters. Pre-engineered timber frame kits shipped nationwide. Kit cost, $45 to $60 per square foot. Total finished add foundation, assembly, interior finishing $100 to $180 per square foot. 2,000 square feet, $200,000 to $360,000. Here's the advantage: you buy the quality kit, then hire local contractors for assembly and finishing at competitive local rates. In lower cost labor markets, this approach saves you significantly. The kit includes pre-cut pressure-treated sills, full post and beam frame, premium siding, loft boards, stairs quality components at fair pricing. Their Gamble Barn design is a classic that looks intentional, not like someone converted a storage building. If you're comfortable managing contractors or putting in real work yourself, Country Carpenters delivers genuine value. Red Iron Metal Buildings. Pre-engineered steel kits built for barndominiums. Steel kit materials, $15 to $30 per square foot. Finished build after foundation, interior work, and utilities, $90 to $150 per square foot. 2,000 square feet, $180,000 to $300,000. We are now in genuinely affordable territory. Steel goes up fast. That cuts labor costs significantly. It's durable and low maintenance long term. The trade-offs: you'll spend more on insulation to make it comfortable, and the aesthetic is industrial. Not everyone wants that look, but if you do, or if you're building somewhere rural where a steel barn home fits right in, Red Iron gives you structural durability at a price that almost no other builder on this list can match. Interior finishing is on you to coordinate, which keeps the cost controlled. And here it is. Number 1, Hanson Pole Buildings. I expected the most affordable builder to land at maybe $100 to $120 per square foot finished. Hanson changed that expectation. Founded 2002, Minnesota. The most transparent pricing I found on this entire list. Their kits start at $7,000. For a residential-sized home kit, the shell runs $10 to $30 per square foot. Total finished cost kit, foundation, interior finishing, utilities, everything $65 to $160 per square foot. For a 2,000 square foot home, $130,000 to $320,000. That lower number is less than half of what most builders on this list charge. And it's real. What's the catch? No catch, just work. Why is it so much cheaper? 3 reasons. 1, pricing is completely transparent. Listed on their website, no sales call runaround, no hidden numbers. 2, pole barn construction is inherently more cost-effective than heavy timber or custom design. 3, you control every finish decision. Vinyl plank or heated tile, stock cabinets or custom. That flexibility is exactly where the savings live. Can you actually finish a barndominium for under $150,000? Yes. Here's the real math. Go to 1,200 square feet instead of 2,000. Kit cost, $25,000 to $35,000. Foundation, $15,000. Licensed trades, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, $30,000. Basic finishes, stock cabinets, vinyl plank, standard fixtures, $45,000. Permits, $5,000. DIY, the interior framing, insulation, and painting. Total, $130,000 to $140,000 for a finished, livable home. That is achievable right now with Hanson if you are willing to work for it. Hanson is for the person who wants value over convenience, who wants honest pricing from day one, who doesn't need someone to hold their hand, but needs a quality structure to build around. That person, Hanson is the best option on this list by a significant margin. Quick recap: the full range for a finished 2,000 square foot home. Boss Hog up to $700,000. Morton up to $550,000. Steel Root up to $600,000. Yankee Barn up to $640,000. DC Structures up to $500,000. Cleary up to $400,000. $400,000. Blonier up to $360,000. Country Carpenters up to $360,000. Red Iron up to $300,000. Hanson as low as $130,000. Price does not equal value. At the top, you're buying convenience and luxury. At the bottom, you're buying freedom. Freedom to control costs through your own effort. Both are valid depending on who you are. Before you call anyone, get at least 3 quotes, understand exactly what turnkey means to each builder, and be honest about what you can actually do yourself. Overestimate your skills and the savings evaporate. Plan realistically, and they're very real. A barndominium in 2026 is one of the most cost-effective paths to home ownership in this country. You just have to pick the right builder for your budget and your situation. Now you know what to look for.